But I think that the GEEK fans lineup is not GEEK Slate's lineup is not that easy to play as well. They have no stuns, only toss.
Does Roddgeee not talk a lot? I know he has been a captain for a while as well.
He talks, but he's not. Okay, Mikoto's here with the Pango, so the first rotation is made by Talon.
Yep. And is it going to be successful? Top lane, they're almost killing Terrorblade as well, by the way. But I think he'll barely survive. Actually, fights back NARMAN, allowed really low. Bottom lane, they try to finish off Roddgeee, and the auto attack from Q will secure that kill on the IO. Finally, first blood going the way of Talon, and eventually, though, 23 Savage does fall on the top lane. He overfought against Force and overextended.
Oh, he used Sunder, so they were trying to kill the DP?
They were trying, no, they tried to kill the Terrorblade. He used Sunder against the Tusk, almost killed Tusk, but then he...
Kokz.
Yes, Kokz is in trouble. But with the missiles, Kokz might be fine. In fact, Ollie's the one who's going to die.
Look who's here, Skem's here, the carry's here.
No, they killed Mikoto as well. Thanks to Skem's call, Q will be able to TP at least, but that was a really good defense of the Kokz.
Mid-tier 1 is the tower where I feel like the carries should pay attention to, and they have to help out, in defending it. And we see a smoke here. They're gonna find 23 Savage.
Yep, he has Sunder though this time. Should be able to use it on Kokz, but unfortunately he's still stunned. That split was pretty strong. The Ice Shards keeps him in place, and Pickpull will not save this Terrorblade.
That's a pretty big kill there. It's not that easy though. I feel like they cannot really commit. They can try to poke and prod and try to steal maybe.
Okay.
It's too difficult. The DP has Greaves.
The Force Staff sitting Q, the snowball. NARMAN! Oh no! You're so close to 1700 again, back down to 16.
Wait, the Rubik has Ghost? Oh no, he has Snowball. It has to do with how well Talon's using the map with the TB, the Pango, the Kotal.
And they smoke. They're gonna steal Rosh, it seems like, or maybe go for a gank? Ooh, they are. They're just going for a gank here, trying to find the IO Gyro. There's the Coddle, initiation, Soulbind, with the Vessel on top of that Skem. Reload on mana, Overgrowth has been used, and the relocate got stopped by that Overgrowth. Now the IO's in a difficult position as he's just lost a partner. They bring back Skem, they stun him with his own Split Earth. Skem almost fell to the Illuminate, but the Snowball barely saving him here as Jabz gains some space. Kokz wants to try to get that kill here, and he will not succeed. Jabz is still alive, Kokz is dead, NARMAN's dead too. Everyone's falling, and a sad Force just watched this whole team die.
And they were able to shove the bot lane really quickly with the illusions and make that really quick smoke there, the top of the table for sure.
Yeah, but for example, South America, they do... Actually, I guess not. I guess that was Esports that did that.
South American carry players are one of the most aggressive players.
What, Hector, you mean?
I guess he's the best one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Skem. He's going to die here with the Illuminate. That was easy. No IO.
Yeah, where's the IO?
I'm not sure.
Oh, he missed the relocate.
Oh, he missed the relocate. That's why NARMAN also falls to the Illuminate. That's 2 kills more for Talon.
Yeah, now the game is really hard for GEEK Slate really. They didn't get the first Roshan. The Tusk died a couple of times.
Oh my god, the IO now came back, missed relocate, and Roddgee's dead too.
Yeah, I mean, this is the C special, buy one, free one. When you're playing against a very competent opponent, that is a very, very bad way of approaching the game.
I agree with that. It's actually a very poor... If they give me a second, I'll explain to you my favorite story in sports.
Oh, here we go.
Mikoto. He is rolling. He got the combo, Gyro IO. Now starting the Tusk as well. Oh no, NARMAN, not again. Gyro is forced back to BKB. Now it's Kokz who's the target. Scotty. So now the Gyro, the Walrus Punch for Q. That's not going to work out. NARMAn's dead. And now Kokz goes to the middle of this. There's the Overgrowth to stop him though. And with a Scotty, he's not even healing that much. Kokz is just gonna die. In goes Mikoto as well. The relocate is unsuccessful. Force is dead. And Roddgeee will come back to a surefire death as well. That did not work out for GEEK Slate.
Okay, the game is not gonna last.
Nope, it's done. Bye-bye Roddgeee. Bye-bye Tower. Winter. What was that from GEEK Slate?
Or maybe underestimating how strong Talon is at this point of the game, but that was a really, really bad fight for GEEK Slate,
Okay, well, thank you for the insight there, Winter. Are you those kind of players? They say, Seb tells me that all the Dota 1 players are a little more adaptable because they understand they have to fix a problem every game.
Yes, correct. The older players, the old uncles, the old, the old mans.
Skem. Okay, they're actually going to try to go for the Trim Protector, and that Snowball Fishman got caught in his own Ice Shards. Now Blinding Light himself away, 23 charges in the high ground. NARMAN will get the kill in exchange for his own life, though, as Force is being decimated by a Terrorblade. The Swashbuckle didn't quite kill the IO, and Mikoto once more. He has Rolling Thunders, going for the IO, perhaps Kokz. Kokz, not an easier target. He's committed, and the little companion cube will fall as Mikoto goes back for Kokz. But Kokz a little bit too slippery, acting into Bloodstone now. Kokz with blood not gonna survive, it seems like. Now he's been slowed, he's been forced to activate the BKB last second, losing all the resources they now have. How will they defend this last tier 3? Yeah, but the house you bought doesn't give you any rent either, so I think it's gonna even.
Okay, here comes the last hurrah, the last smoke.
Last smoke, Roddgeee, Skem. They're gonna try to lead. NARMAN once again. Oh no, NARMAN! He went in for the Terrorblade. Jabz activates the BKB. He feels threatened. Skem, he dispels the vessel, but he's still being hurt by the Scotty. He's slow.
Nice
now the overgrowth. NARMAN's already dead. Mikoto got stuck in the ice shard. Doesn't really matter because Skem can't last either. Talon is destroying a GEEK Slate that calls the GG. They know this game cannot be beat. And Talon, one of their best performances this season.
I mean, that is worthy first placing team performance, by Talon in Division 1. I feel like they just played the game so well.
I love this. Dude, this is a sick meeple game. The heroes are so bad against meeple. Dude, what do you do here?
Okay, if you have double meeple, I mean, unless they need to bring another hero to kick the Brood out, for sure. But they're gonna kick this support out. The Rubik's in trouble here, Q.
Yeah, Q is being body blocked, now slowed by the Icarus dive. He will die. Jabz still going after Skem. But Skem has the help of the other meeple. In fact, Jabz might have bitten off a bit more than he could chew, quite literally here, as that bite's not strong enough to stop Skem whatsoever. We still have the poof available, one more Earthbind on the meeple with low HP, but Jabz, he has webs, and he's waiting to the right moment to use them here. Jabz, he's being corralled. Besides the DP, very clever play there. Worked out, he's alive, Winter.
It's okay to be wrong.
It's okay to be lower more and wrong, right?
Okay, here you go. A charge. Spear Breaker's going in, but bad
time. Kokz does have the flame break. The auto attack from Rubik is strong enough, and NARMAN regrets his choice to come into this lane. We do have a Searing Chains available, but Mikoto will decide not to use it. Bottom lane, they call Little Spider, but Jabz too sneaky, and in fact, the Wild Wing Ripper does not like this bird competition, pushes the Phoenix away. Force could be in trouble though in the top lane as Mikoto hits him with the Searing Chains, and one sleight of fist will settle this kill.
And so right now Phoenix is just taking the mid XP, soaking XP there. Spirit Breaker is trying to get some XP at top. So it's time for the Kokz to go fight and defend the mid tier 1 so your supports can take levels. And here we go, Mac on Force here. He's TPing into the lane.
Q, and I guess for the meeple, there's a nice little cookie though. And that's Q, unfortunately, unable to get away from the meeple. Ollie's trying to distract him now as Jabz joins with a bunch of spiders here. It seems to be Force. Magic damage is high, Mechanism healing a little bit higher, but Force will die to the auto attack of Mikoto. At the end, 23 Savage imitating the Skemberlu play, goes and rotates mid before he has a single item.
I feel like his team might not have felt so confident if he didn't come to the fight.
23 Savage now playing quite aggressively near where the meeple is.
He's still posturing.
He is?
Around the high ground here.
He doesn't even have Lincoln's. Kokz has been stuck with the Searing Chains. The cookie helps the stun. Waveform damage. Look at Savage go! He has a little bit too far. No, accurate shit, saving him with a Heavenly Grace.
Oh
23
my
Savage.
God.
He gives no fucks. He gives 23 no fucks. No, sure, the stats are great, but like, isn't Rubik better with mobility, like Force Staff and Blink?
Yeah, I think Force Staff is better for me.
Kokz, no need the Yules, even telekinesis. Goodbye, Kokz.
Yeah, a little too greedy there.
I understand, I don't think it's Flame Winter.
Thank you.
That's it. If you guys have any complaints, at Winter Dota
every time
you
tell me, Winter, stop flaming, it's too much. No lunch for you, no lunch for you.
23 Savage turned to the Spirit Breaker. Skem lost his main meeple. He's down. NARMAN could be in trouble as well as the Ember goes forward, trying to kill off NARMAN instead.
Nice
Telling for the egg, but the stun was fantastic by Force. Might have just saved the egg, but Force! That did not help at all. They still scrambled that supernova. Everyone around him is dead, and Force, despite a great cookie, he's now gonna get baked. Goodbye to all of GEEK Slate.
Points for effort, our the items kind of with the use on the Rubik. Omni Knight has an Aether Lens very soon. That's going to help him tremendously in the team fights. I mean, they are looking so good, this Talon team today.
Oh, from behind, look at Jabz. He's gonna be the one that scouts them. He's ready to tank all of his damage. He's safe for the Heavenly Grace. Look at this Omni Knight. He was ready to help out Jabz, allow him to get the kills on both supports now. On GEEK SLATE, now Force dies as well. No good cookie this time. And Jabz is still alive, Winter.
Wow, the team play is just absolutely amazing. Push out lanes and be in certain places on the map to be more greedy. But when he's playing a saving support, I think he excels a lot.
His Oracle's also very good, right? Even though he's out of meta. Oh, hello. 23 Savage just finds a meeple farming, and he is ready to sacrifice himself. His age is still. There's the dig coming into play. That's one meeple underground as the Supernova has been used, but the Supernova has been cracked in a matter of seconds. Ollie slowing down Skem. There's the Sleight of Fist as well. A little bit more area damage with the Guardian Angel to help him out. And now Skem's the target. This meeple has no dig. This meeple has no life. Neither does NARMAN. And only surviving member of this team fight will be Force, who now gets charged by a Morphling. Turn into your teammate. Oh no, the Spirit Breaker now. The combo with the cookie as well. They just copied your strategy. They sent it right back at them. Tasted their own medicine. Absolute win for Talon.
I guess it's pretty much very close to GG right now.
And then it doesn't feel like the meeple is the dominating hero you're supposed to face. Doesn't matter if it's a good meeple game.
It's just hard, you know, like the lane's not going so well for the Batrider especially.
Oh, and they kill the Batrider too. It seems like Kokz will just die to the Flame Guard damage as NARMAN tries to save him with a charge, but instead he'll just sacrifice himself. Skem is now going in, a futile effort at doing something in this game. The dig on the meeple. Well, they know where he is. They're pinging it. You can't really see it in the camera, but there is a little hole there. Skem. Oh, the cookie didn't work out this time.
They got a very big angpaos yesterday.
Now we know all of Talon is single, Winter.
Oh yeah, no, except for my Jabz. Yeah. No, you only give angpao if you are married. You know, even if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Oh, that's why. That's a trick. So that's why you never marry. Lasso for the Omni Knight. We still do have a Heavenly Grace to save him, but Ollie, he might be dying this. Finally, they get rid of this pesky Omni Knight. As a result, though, 23 Savage gets rid of the egg, and maybe also Skem, as Mikoto has no chill. As he realizes there's no Omni Knight, apparently doesn't need one. Mikoto just running away. The charge hitting the last meeple who was left behind. They lack the damage this time, though. The last was stolen by the Rubik. Is sending him back. Skem a little bit in trouble. Now low on HP. Finally, the Brewmaster starts hitting him, and Skem will fall as Force also dies. The Phoenix is almost collateral damage here. Talon will win the fastest games, I think, in the CDPC. A 25-minute win in their second game. Q, it was so quick he can barely smile. Oh, look at that. So much happiness from all the Thai players.
I mean, I feel like Talon look like the strongest team, I'm not gonna lie. They literally look like the strongest team this series in Division 1.